Devontae Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. Brian Norman Jr.'s manager, Jolene Mazzone, I believe. Jolene? Is that Mazzone? I think it's Mazzone. Came out and basically admitted that they ducked this Jaron Boots-Ennis Brian Norman Jr. unification fight again, bro. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. Also live Sunday mornings with KQKC Boxing Network at 9 a.m. Central Time. Join the channel as a member, drop super chats when you come by live streams. And if you want to debate, you can hit my email, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Let's get it cracking though, bro. So, I was reading an article on Ring Magazine about Brian Norman Jr. and Jaron Boots-Ennis. And Brian Norman Jr. has a ton of people in his pocket. He got his daddy in his pocket. He got, I forgot the black dude's name. Y'all forgive me. But he got a manager, the black guy. Dang, I forget his name. He wrote a book and everything that I read. I can't remember the name of the book or the dude's name. But anyway, he got two managers and a promoter, man. Two managers, a promoter, and he got a daddy in his pocket, bro. So when he get paid $300,000, he probably really just make like $40,000. Shit crazy. But anyway, dog. One of his managers, Jolene Mazzone, y'all correct me if I'm wrong in the comments of what her name is, because as y'all can see, I'm driving. We freestyling this thing. She said that, yes, Eddie Hearn team reached out to them trying to make the fight, but they told Eddie Hearn, and they informed Eddie Hearn in Matchroom, they wanted Brian Norman to focus, and they didn't want to negotiate any other fights while he already had a fight coming up. Now, you know me, I got a good memory, bro. And I'm like, interesting. Because isn't that exactly what y'all did when y'all clout chased Jaron Boots-Ennis and y'all negotiated with him when y'all already had the Derek Cuevas fight lined up? Isn't that the exact same thing, bro? Is it or is it not? Somebody let me know in the comment section. So, when people get to maneuvering and wiggling and finding different reasons to avoid a fight, they just don't want to fight. See, the first time they negotiated, it was the money. Oh, 1.7 million ain't enough. We just want to leave with 2 million at least. And then turn around and go fight on the undercard for way less money. I believe they made $300,000 when they fought on that Michaela Mayer undercard against Derek Cuevas. So they turned down 1.7 million and took way less money because they were scared. They didn't come to the people or to the public about, oh well, we want to make sure that we focus on our task at hand. We just want to focus on Cuevas, so we don't have time to negotiate with Jaron Boots-Ennis right now. They didn't do that then, bro. They didn't do that then. The contradictions and the flipping and flopping let you know when people want to fight and when they don't really want to fight, bro. And so now they can't complain about the money because the offer must have been better. Now it's, oh, we just want to focus on what we got in front of us, and if Boots can't wait for us, then he don't really want to fight. We want to wait to negotiate until after we get through with Suzuki, Kawasaki, Sushiro, whatever his name is. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And it just shows that Jaron Boots-Ennis really just may need to move up to 154, bro. Because when you look at the lay of the land at 147, these boys ain't gonna fight him, man. Barrio's about to fight Manny Pacquiao. Even if he beat Manny Pacquiao, the fact that he's willing to fight Manny Pacquiao shows you he cashing out. He trying to get money. He trying to use that WBC belt for some leverage, bro. To make big money. He ain't trying to get in there with a dog like Boots-Ennis, man. You know what's gonna happen to him. Dude struggled with Abel Ramos, man. He struggled mightily with Abel freaking Ramos, dude. Then when you look at the only other champion is Brian Norman Jr., look at all the things that Boots Ennis and his team have gone through to try to make this fight. They reached out to him 3 times to make an offer the first time. They reached out to him to try to get pen to paper so Boots Ennis can handle his TO fight and then go directly into a Brian Norman Jr. fight. And they don't want to do that either. Now it's, oh, you got to wait on us and wait for us to finish our fight, then we can negotiate. What you got mad? Like, Brian Norman Jr. doesn't negotiate any of his fights, bro. Why can't your team negotiate the fight while you focus on training? Brian Norman Sr. damn sure don't negotiate. That shit is done. What are you paying your managers for if they got to wait for you to be done before they work on your next move? They didn't do that with Sasaki. Y'all, they was already, and see, that's that bullshit that people fall for, bro, that will not work over here. They already were working on the Sasaki fight when he was about to fight Derek Cuevas. Why do you think Sasaki flew to the damn fight? You think he flew to the fight and they had never talked about fighting before? They was never negotiating? You think he pulled Aaliyah and got on camera and wrote a letter to Brian Norman Jr. on camera, right in front of Brian Norman, right after his fight? And they didn't already have the fight worked out. They didn't already negotiate the fight. Bro, this shit is cap. They don't want no smoke. They will negotiate fights while they already got a fight lined up because they did it with Suzuki, whatever his name is, bro. They did it with him while they already had Derek Cuevas lined up. So much so, in fact, that Suzuki flew from Japan to America to promote the fight the night that Brian Norman Jr. knocked out Cuevas. It's not that they won't negotiate with people while they already got a fight lined up. It's not that they need a certain amount of money to fight Jaron Boots Ennis. It's they want to protect Brian Norman Jr. from that boy because they know he can't beat him. They already been in the ring multiple times through sparring. That's why these high-level dogs and great fighters got to be careful who they get in the ring with and practice with and spar with. Because if you see him down the line one day and y'all supposed to cross paths, they not going to want to do it because they know they can't mess with you, bro. And that's what's happening right here, bro. They're finding any excuse, any reason, anything they can do to just give us a bunch of BS as to why they not fighting the fight that they should be fighting. And they're going to wait Jaron Boots Ennis out until he leaves the division. They have no intention on fighting him, only using his name and playing games with the fans. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash a like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. Javante Tank Davis, let Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.